The bill was brought before the National Assembly for final approval on the 26th of February 2019, after the National Council of Provinces made amendments.
The ANC viewed this bill as part of the mechanism, an instrument geared at correcting our painful past and restoring and recognizing the Khoisan people, restoring their dignity, identity, language, leadership and culture.
Have all the members voted? You are noted.
It was passed with more than 200 votes.
202 that have voted, so we needed 201. So that is why it can be read the second time.
There was already resistance following the passing of the bill by the NCOP in January 2019 during a special sitting. The Khoisan Sikhs, who were camping outside the union buildings at the time, expressed their dissatisfaction.
We do not accept the bill, basically for a few things. That firstly, the bill does not recognize us as the First Nation. The traditional house has been engaging with the Khoisan leaders for years now because they also want us to be part of the traditional house. But we are saying to them, we are not traditional leaders, we are indigenous leaders.
After the Assembly passed the bill with the NCOP amendments, it ignited a further reaction.
We have tabled our submissions through the provinces, the provincial processes of the hearings. We did submissions in the National Parliament. We also lobbied, and we even now we have started the campaign called Stop the Bantustan Bill, because it is not only these bills, the Khoisan Bill, it is also the Traditional Courts Bill, it is also the Traditional Leadership and Framework Amendment Bill. So we did all we can. Government has chosen not to listen to us and to go ahead.
The bill was signed into law by President Cyril Ramaphosa in November 2019. This triggered a constitutional battle. Mogale and others challenged the act mainly on the basis of insufficient public participation. The Constitutional Court ruled in favor of Mogale and other litigants in May last year. Parliament was then given 24 months to rectify the act. The National Legislature is yet to rectify the legislation to meet the Concord deadline.
We are in constant communication with the executive. As we are all aware, the court has expressed itself with regard to the constitutionality of the bill, and there are relevant time frames within which the defects have to be corrected by Parliament. So in our discussion or continuous interaction with the executive, there is an agreement that the bill will be introduced to Parliament by the executive on the 31st of October. So once it comes to Parliament, it will be subjected to a due process.
Meanwhile, Constance Mogale, who successfully challenged the constitutionality of the act, passed away after a short illness 9 months ago in December 2023. And the National Legislature will only have 7 months left to meet the Constitutional Court deadline of May 2025, once an amendment bill is tabled at the end of October. Mercedes Besent, SABC News, Parliament.